Alright, so we've copied the settings for that channel to all these channels. They're all mics now. You know what? I like all the gain settings and the compressor settings for the mics that we created. The EQ, each EQ might need to vary a little bit because you got different singers. So, alright, I'll keep all these settings the same. I'll make sure my gain structure is done well so that I have enough headroom. Now I'll just give the EQ a little touch up per channel. So right there, that just saves you a ton of time. You know, I just boop, 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 copy it and done. Another thing that you do is you can select the channel and you can save that as a preset. You can actually save it onto the console. It's like, I like this setting that I worked on the other day. You know, it sounded really nice.
For every channel you can save?
I can store the whole scene for everything, or I can just store that setting for that one channel. So it'll just save all the processing settings, EQ, compression, gating, all that kind of stuff.
Can you mix and match different channel settings into one scene? Can you recall different?
Yeah, I mean a scene is how the entire console is set up.
Right. Yeah.
So if you change from one scene to the next, the entire console could change the setting. So,
but if it's channel by channel,
it's not channel by channel. It's the whole thing.
Okay.
And it depends on how you set up when you save it on the system. Okay, here or there. Right. When you save, you can actually tell the console, I don't want you to recall the EQ settings for this scene. I just want you to recall the fader setting and the compressor, gate, processing stuff. You can do it that way. What else? What are we doing next? All right. So we've done linking, we've done channels, copying and loading. Now we're going to go to assigning it to buses. All right. Do you guys know what a bus is?
No.
Bus is what you get on to get home, right? It's exactly what a bus is in a mixer, okay? It's a big thing where you load a ton of people and you get them to one location, right? It's the same thing on a soundboard. A bus takes all the channels, puts them in one location, and delivers them all together, all right? So that's what a bus is. So, for example, your master is a bus. It's a master bus. It takes don't say it fast, it sounds weird. It takes all the channels and sends them to here together, right? Keeping in mind now, as you add more channels and more channels and more channels, the higher your output level is going to be once they all add up together on your master. Same thing for any bus. So right now, I'm hitting, somewhere around 0. Once I start adding all the other mics, all the other instruments, and everything else, everything starts to add up together, and now all of a sudden my master bus is just like all the way maxed out, right? So when you're setting up your sound system, you want to make sure you give yourself what?
Headroom.
Headroom. So, you know what? I'm getting a great level here right now, but you know what? I'm hitting 0. So I want to give myself a little more room, because I know as soon as I start to add all the other things, I'm going to be at my max, okay? So I'm going to bring it down a bit, all right? I'll bring it down to there. It still sounds pretty good. I'm not getting as much volume as I was before, but once I start adding everything else together, they all get on the bus and arrive at my master, I'm going to know that I'm still going to have some headroom to give myself a little more volume if I need it, all right? And that works with everything. My auxes, they're called here, they're another bus. Auxes are another bus. Okay, your subgroups are another bus. Those are all buses, all right? And you tell it what people you want to get on that bus and be delivered to this location, all right? If that makes sense.